morning. Hope you're well. It's moving day, so we're going to try and get these ewes and lambs over onto our dairy block, just on the grazing weight over there. So I'm just running around in the ute here first, getting all the gates swung the right way and opened and that sort of thing. So I don't know how it's going to go. They'll be a bit like herding cats, I think, but anyway, we'll see. Hopefully if we go quietly we can manoeuvre them through where they need to go. So going to be a nice enough sort of day. It's a bit overcast at the moment, but I think that's going to clear up. Talking rain tomorrow, so we'll just have to wait and see with that one. Yeah, still waiting to round up some oat seed. We've got the air seeder hooked up and it's sort of ready to go. Yeah, just to get that last paddock of oats sown. And yeah, we've got lambs to go on the weekend of ewes to go on the weekend of market. We just try and get a bit more gear, get the header washed today as well if we can, and sorry, it's a bit rough, and yeah, get it back in the shed under cover. So yeah, not gonna be hard to fill the day in, but yeah, we'll just try and get these lambs moved, just using lambs shifted to start with, because yeah, that could take if it doesn't go to plan, it could take a fair portion of the morning. But anyway, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to take them through the new farm, and yeah, out onto a road, and then yeah, turn right, and then hopefully they just go where they're supposed to. But anyway, we'll see how we go. So we're away. We'll just see how we go. We've got about 1,000 in the mob. No, there's more than that. There's 1,000 lambs here and about 250 ewes, so we'll just see how we go. But so far, everything's going to plan. Should be pretty straightforward. Just once we get them out on the road, they might. We just need to get them to turn a corner, but hopefully I can get Tony to meet me around there. Yeah, got the critters on board, but we'll try and leave them here. So yeah, so we don't get. Only use them if we need to. Can be a cracking day. It's always tricky. They reckon sheep are dumb, but if they haven't been through a gateway before, yeah, it takes a bit of getting them to go through. So anyway, we've got them started, so they'll walk along the channel bank there quietly, hopefully. Yeah, just got to get them all out. Just got to get them all out the gate here. Morning, Tony. How are you, big fella? What's going on? Honey? Change of scenery? You're enormous. You need to go on a diet. Sit down, sit. Sit. Baz. Barry. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay here or are you going to go too? Stay here if you want. Baz. Baz. There's always a couple that want to take the piss and get through the fence into the neighbours and not go where the others want it. I suppose they're going. A couple of lambs here and the boundary fence here along the road's about knackered, so yeah, just got to try and get them back through it and yeah, get them where they need to be. Amazing how they'll go through it, but there's one. Come on, little fellas. So yeah, plenty of tucker in here for them, so we'll leave them in here for 4 to 6 weeks probably. Yeah. Barry, would you get up? Pop up. We're not chasing anymore. Yeah, so no, there's plenty of feed in here, so it'll be good. We've got a bit of old crap straw here that we sold a fair bit of it. It's just the sort of top and bottom bale, so they may pick through it. But yeah, it'll just be a bit of roughage for them. Will be the only thing that we might have to bring over, which we've got plenty of sort of barley, header tailings on hand. So, but yeah, no, it should be good. They should do well on it. Just pulled up here. I'll just show you. So this is, if you've been a long time watcher, this is the area that we re-lasered back over the summertime. Just did a regrade on it, and then we pre-watered it. So yeah, and then obviously over here, you can just see, I suppose, just show you the difference in a bit of extra water. Yeah, we filled the drains and that in here. This is a bit lighter country in here, so it is not too bad. But yeah, there is a stark difference between what's had that pre-watering and what hasn't. So yeah, it does look good. So yeah, we probably haven't got enough mouths in here. Like, we could nearly bring all the sheep down here and have them grazing here, just so you get a bit more even graze. So anyway, we'll just see how it goes. If they just take the top out of it, well, that's fine too. So yeah, but no, it all looks really good, and I suppose it just shows where the rest of our, cereals probably should be. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll make it work. Back at home. So we've just been doing a few jobs around the sheds and that. Thought I might as well get the header washed up and get it back in the shed. So I've got the fire unit here. We'll give it a good drink. Yeah, especially the box and that. There's a bit of crappy grain in there, and it actually had some rain on it while we had it parked out at the contracting job. So it's got a bit of the dust, and that turns into porridge a bit, and it takes a bit of getting off. So yeah, we'll give it a hit with the fire hose, and then we'll take it round and yeah, give it a wash with the pressure washer, and yeah, it won't be too bad, I don't think. So yeah, anyway, you can sort of see up in the box there, I think there's still a bit of grain in there. So we'll get that out and get it nice and tidy. All done. Got the box washed out. As you can see, there's sort of a bit of rotten grain and that sort of stuff in there. So when we finished the last job, last contracting job, we had 35 mil of rain or something that night, and we didn't have a shed to put the header in. So yeah, so we're well overdue getting it washed down. So anyway, not super exciting, but that's how we're feeling the day in at the moment. So yeah, we'll get this fire unit back over and fill it up, and then I might take it over and put it on the wash bay and put a bit of soap on it, and yeah, give it a good clean, then make it look shiny again. Alright, it's about knock off time. We've got a bit of a drama. It's enough out of you with a dog. There's a bit of a pattern going on here at the moment, but anyway, no, this one's not as bad. So just noticed we've got 2 female dogs, and they seem to want to punch on a bit. One's fixed, and the Hunaway, the brown kelpie, she's been fixed, but the Hunaway here, she hasn't been. We have bred out of her before. Ned was the father, but Barry, the other dog, he's out of Jessie here. Come here. So what's actually happened, I only discovered it this afternoon actually. She smelled a bit ordinary, and yeah, this morning, and I wasn't sure what it was, but then she smelled it, thought they found something dead, which is feasible, and had a good roll in it. And then yeah, this afternoon had a bit of a look, and because I could still smell it on her, and anyway, under a collar, with them fighting the last day or two. I don't know what's happened, but she's ended up with a bit of a chunker out of the back of it behind her ear. So what I'm going to do, I've got a bit of dead oil here. I'm just going to give it a bit of a clean up, because it does smell infected. And then yeah, we might try and, it's Friday, of course, so it always happens, but yeah, the vet will be open on the weekend, so we'll in the morning, so we might even take her into the vet and yeah, perhaps get some antibiotics into her. So just see. Yeah, it's a bit to do in the morning, but yeah, we'll try and do it. It might be a bit later in the morning, but they'll be open till lunchtime, so we'll see how we go. But we'll see if we can get her cleaned up without getting bitten. Jess, come here. Jessie, come here. I've just got a bit of dead oil here in an ice cream dish. Smells better than what you smell at the moment. Yeah. I want to see you. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Actually had some terramycin spray, which is we use it on the probably cattle job. They use a bit more, I think, but we use it a little bit on the sheep if we get an open wound or something like that. But yeah, this is. Oh, hang on a minute. Look out who's going to turn up. He's worked his way out. He's heard us talking. Look who it is. Oh, g'day. How are you? I don't know whether you can see that. Look who's turned up. Jessie, come here. It's Chops. Here, Jessie, come here. Jessie. Jessie, here. Come here. Come around here. Come here. Jessie. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Come on. Come here. Come here. Jess. Come here. Go away, Chops. Come here. Alright, so didn't probably go to plan that. It's a bit of a rock show here at times, I can tell you. Then someone turns up and photo bombs the joint. He's a funny little lamb. We had him set up, or we've got him set up in the shearing shed. And every night before dark, he puts himself away. So we leave all the gates open, and he comes up and he's got water, and we give him some pellets too, which is probably an attraction to go in there. But he comes in, he sets up camp in here every night, and then I didn't know whether he was in here or not. When I turned the lights on, I could hear he's walking around on the grate, and then next thing he's came out and down and appeared. So anyway, I'll take him up some pellets in a minute. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It was under a collar line. Whether a collar was deflection tight, I don't think it was though, because we're clipping it on all the time. But whether just with the steel buckle on the collar and the dog's fighting, there's not actually an open wound there as such. It's just rubbed some of the hair off, and whether that's been weeping a bit. And yeah, they had a blue yesterday, the day before, I think. So you can tell because they both come back covered in slobber, and I don't know why they're doing it. I actually haven't caught them in the act doing it yet, but yeah, you can tell when they have been fighting. They've had a couple of rippers because at times they've got blood coming out of them and that sort of stuff, but I haven't actually caught them doing it. So I'm not too sure what's going on. But anyway, I'll keep an eye on her. Once she's a really good dog. She's quiet, and you can do that to her. She was quite happy to sit there, and I'll clean it up, and I won't say she's the favourite, but we've probably all got a favourite. She's generally my shadow. She follows me around everywhere, so she actually comes up and sits on the deck at this time of night if they're not locked up or anything like that. We lock them up at night just because they're barking at foxes and you're back. Yeah, we generally lock them up at night, otherwise they're out chasing stuff and that. So anyway, fun and games. All right, come here. We'll lock this bloke up. Choppers, and yeah, thanks again for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da.